Man, we are up before work with it. Today, we have a channel that I've been watching for a very long time. He does a lot of great interviews, one of the best finance YouTube channels on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Just in general. Today, we have the School of Hard Knocks asking London billionaires how they got rich. Hey, y'all know what to do. Grab whatever you need and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's go.
Excuse me, sir, I have a question for you. How did you get rich, sir? Sir, I grew a channel to 20 million followers in the United States. I asked people for advice to help the younger generation.
Am I being filmed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. My one piece of advice is this.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, how did you get rich?
I got
You wanna
rich
be on
by
camera.
having an idea in my head and making it real. I built a company called Fluid and I sold it to PricewaterhouseCoopers for more money than I'll ever need.
How much money are you worth today?
300-400 million?
I've brought coming up to 150 million, and we're scaling that.
$150 billion?
Yeah, we're scaling that consistently.
I think 30 million.
$30 million?
Yes.
What was the lowest point in your life?
The lowest point in my life was losing 55 million overnight, and I was shell-shocked.
You said overnight?
Literally overnight, the recession happened.
How you doing?
Hi. Hudson said he really enjoyed the interview yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Would you like to come and join us for a glass of champagne?
Yeah, well, we'll come in there for a second. Yeah. Give me a lesson about business right here, not time school. How did you scale a $100 million company?
So the secret, the thing they don't really educate you on, they don't really announce, they probably keep it to one side, is
If me and you died tomorrow,
See, I like how he puts these beginning clips in to get you hooked, bro. These hooks are absolutely crazy. And the way that he's able to go up to these people, accept rejection, that's the main thing to become rich as well. You got to be able to go through rejection. You know what I'm saying?
and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Wow. I think
It's in the background, boy.
Guys, we just landed in London, one of the richest cities in the entire world. This is a place where billionaires are everywhere. And I just flew from across the world, from the United States, to be here with one mission: to meet and interview the richest people in London and ask them exactly how they built their fortunes, their $1 million, their $1 billion net worth, and how you can do the exact same thing and become financially free in today's world. So this video is about to be insane from start to finish, so stay tuned. With that being said, let's get this video on the way.
Look alive.
Guys, we're headed in right now to the city of London to go get our first interview, but we just found something out insane. Guys, London ranks number 6 as the wealthiest city in the entire world. There's over 210,000 millionaires that live here, and it's home to some of the most powerful billionaires on planet Earth. So honestly, who knows who we're gonna go find out here? Let's go find out. Excuse me, sir. I had a question for you. How did you get rich? Excuse me, sir. Question for you. How did you get rich?
Sorry?
How did you get rich? Sir, how did you get rich? How did you get rich?
No, don't bother them.
Okay, I got you.
Don't bother.
Excuse me, sir. How did you become wealthy? Question for you. How did you get rich? What were you saying?
Not so easy in England to
Hey, it's not that easy, but we don't stop until we get them to...
determination. I like it.
Absolutely, man. Nice to meet you, man.
I watch you all the time.
Do you actually?
Absolutely.
Dang.
Interviewing all the wealthy people and getting connections and all the rest of it.
Hey, we're going to find some billionaires right now.
They're here.
They're
but
here.
They're very low key.
They're very low key, yes sir. I appreciate that, my man.
You're
Thank
very
you.
welcome. Take
Thank
care.
you, sir. Appreciate it. All right, you guys. So look, it doesn't
Nice
matter
guy.
what part of London we go to right now, man. Look, it is rejection after rejection out here, guys. Look, it's not like some of the places in the States, like Texas or Florida, where everybody's down to talk to you, man. These people are private. They're secretive. They're going from meeting to meeting. They are gatekeeping out here. But look, I didn't fly all the way across the world.
But see, that is good, like when you're working your way up. But, you know, when you have this status, you really don't want too many people to know, because that's when, you know, they start using you or asking you for favors, or, you know, they might try to set you up. You just never know people's intentions. So that's why, shit, I'd be low-key too if I was worth $1 billion. No cap.
To London for nothing, you guys. So I'm not gonna stop until I get these millionaires and billionaires to give us the game for you and the younger generation. Let's go see what they have to say. Excuse me, sir. Sir, I have a question for you. How did you get rich, sir? Sir, I grew a channel to 20 million followers in the United States. I asked people for advice to help the younger generation.
Yeah.
Do you have one piece of advice for the younger generation to help them be successful in today's world?
Am I being filmed?
Yes, sir.
Okay. My one piece of advice is this. You don't get rich by working for someone else. You don't get rich by being paid a salary. You don't get rich by starting your own business. You slave your guts out night and day meeting cash flow crises. You get rich by selling your business. So my advice to someone who wants to get rich, start a business. Build it up for a couple of years and then sell it.
What type of company did you sell? Real quick, sir.
Oh, he said,
Real quick, sir. So I've interviewed John Caldwell. I've interviewed. Let me show you my channel. I've done stuff with like Tom Cruise.
Are you happy with what I said?
It was a great answer, but sir, I promise you, it's not enough for a clip. You mentioned selling a business. What's the number one thing that entrepreneurs get wrong about the exit?
First of all, when you start a business, you should work out at the very beginning who's going to buy it in 4 years' time.
How do you identify the buyers?
Because you're in a business, you're starting up a company, doing something. It might be advertising, it might be public relations. You can work out which of the big firms might want to buy your successful little company in a few years' time. Identify them at the outset, and then everything you do is geared towards making that sale in the end. Now,
And then what's so crazy is you might, be gearing yourself towards this one company, and it might be 10 or 11 other companies who watching you and who might, even give more money in order to, buy your business and propel you forward. I have been seeing that a lot in his interviews. Like a lot of these people, they start these businesses at a very young age, and then years on down the line, they sell it for like hundreds of millions of dollars, which is absolutely crazy to me.
it's for?
What was the main company that you had sold, sir?
I'm not telling you.
Can I show you what it's for, sir, at least? Before you go in there, I at least want to show you the channel. Do you know Tom Cruise?
Yes.
So this is me and him.
What industry did you decide to?
Let me ask you, sir, what was the best advice that you ever received throughout your career? If there's one lesson...
No more.
Give me for one more.
I'm a huge fan of your channel.
Have you seen it before?
I've seen it before.
Oh, okay. Sir,
He
one more.
found, I don't, you're not going to get more.
What's that?
You're not going to get more out there.
What did he do, though?
He founded the Adam Smith Institute.
Okay. Look, man.
Dang, he
I
snitched.
pressed him probably about as much as I could press anybody that you see me do on this channel, you guys. Nonetheless, man, he said it right there, man. He said you're not going to get rich working for somebody else. You got to start your own business, identify the right buyer, and sell that thing, you guys. Crazy interview out here in London, man. If this is how it's going to go, man, let's keep it rolling, you guys. Come on. Excuse me, sir. Sir, how did you get rich?
I'm just interviewing someone right now.
How did you get rich?
I got rich by having an idea in my head and making it real. I built a company called Fluid out of Hong Kong, and I sold it to PricewaterhouseCoopers for more money than I'll ever need.
And how much money you...
The interview. Wait, hold on. Whoa. This is crazy. So he's doing an interview, and then he walks up on him and gives him an interview. So, what type of interview is this? Y'all let me know.
Anybody that you see me do on this channel, you guys. Nonetheless, man, he said it right
That was
there.
crazy
Man.
to
He said
me.
you're not going to get rich working for somebody else. You got to start your own business, identify the right buyer, and sell that thing, you guys. Crazy interview out here in London, man. If this is how it's going to go, man, let's keep it rolling, you guys. Come on. Excuse me, sir. Sir, how did you get rich?
I'm just interviewing someone right now.
How did you get rich?
I got rich by having an idea in my head and making it real. I built a company called Fluid out of Hong Kong, and I sold it to PricewaterhouseCoopers for more money than I'll ever need.
And how much money are you worth today?
300-400 million?
Are you serious? I'm going all over London interviewing the richest people to help the younger generation. Can I get a minute with you for the channel real quick?
Yeah, of course.
Let me ask you this real quick. You've interviewed tons of people, and you've asked them this one question. What is your dream?
Excuse me, get off the phone. I've got something important to ask you. What am I going to ask you?
You're going to ask me how I got rich? What's my dream? What's my dream?
Exactly. I'm going to ask you how you got rich and what's your dream. Let's do both.
So I interview billionaires for a living.
Why have you not interviewed me yet? I'm a bit insulted.
We gotta make it happen at some point. What is your dream?
My dream is to fix the education system. I feel like young people in particular are getting let down right now. AI is coming, but no one's warning people that these jobs we keep telling people they're going to get won't exist. We're not giving people the knowledge to realise they can take control of their own life, to have agency over their life. That's what I want to give people, and I will not stop until that happens.
There's a saying that the poor get poorer and the rich get richer. What keeps people broke in today's world?
A lot of people are blaming the rich, or they're blaming the government. They're blaming other people as to why they're not making it. The best thing you can do is blame.
Exactly. Accountability is a big thing that I had to, get into my personality, because I used to, try to blame other people for things that were going on, little things, you know what I'm saying? But now I catch myself before I'm about to say something and be like, hey, this is my fault. Like, you know what I'm saying? This helped me with my finances, propel forward. Like, I'm not rich yet, of course, but I'm consistently investing. And I think just taking accountability and just knowing your situation will really help you move forward. No cap. He ain't lying right there.
Yourself and skill up. Realize you can have agency over your life. And that's what I think. I tried to go the easy route and get social benefit to help me. Tried to go the easy route and get a job. I had to go the hard route, man. And that was the best thing that ever happened to me, because I realized I can create wealth. I don't need anyone to give it to me. I will take it.
What do the richest people in the world do differently from everybody else? Think about all the billionaires you know. What do they do differently
There's
from
no work-life balance. So the rich don't do two things. One, they do not think about retirement. They just think about doing stuff they love every day. And that means you can go forever, right? There's no limit at 65 where you stop, so you just keep going. The second thing is they're not thinking about Monday to Friday's work and Saturday, Sunday is not work. There is no work-life balance. It's just life. Like, I have an 8-year-old son. He's included in my business. You only want work-life balance if you don't enjoy what you do.
So what did you have to sacrifice to become this successful?
I have sacrificed the easy life. I think when people get a salary, they get trapped on a drug that stops them.
The golden handcuffs, they call it.
It's worse than that. It's a middle class trap. A lot of people let the salary own them. Once they start getting a salary, they start building up debt. So if you've got a mortgage, you're working for the bank. If you've got a car loan, you're working for the car company. I just want to work for myself. I want to own my time. The only thing money's brought me of true value is I own my time. I'm standing in the street helping this guy, not because he's not paying me. You're not paying me, right? I just can, because it's my time and I own it. Money only buys you time, and if you're not spending money on time, you're wasting money.
Money buys you time and buys you freedom. He is not lying, bro. When you start that business and you start making that money, you don't have to work for nobody, man. You have all the time in the world to do whatever you want to. And that's the main goal that everybody, I think, should have. But, you know, everybody's not wired the same, and people just figure it out at different times. But I know me personally, I don't want to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. I work one now, and I'm cool with it. I'm using the money as a tool in order to free myself up for the future. But this isn't a long-term goal, so that's what keeps me going. Y'all let me know in the comment section what keeps y'all going.
Teach this in school, right?
They don't teach this in school, in my opinion, for a reason.
Why is that?
If you understood how money works, why would anyone sell time? It's limited. You only have a certain amount of time in the day. Why would you sell time as an outcome? Most of my businesses have been successful. I've sold outcomes. I've sold results. I've taken a percentage of what the success was on that business, not the amount of time it took me to do it. The teacher is also charging by the hour. So the people teaching you don't even understand how money works. You know why? They don't want you to operate in the real world. They want you to go work for someone else.
Did you have an LLC or an S Corp when you started your companies?
In England, you have a limited company. In Hong Kong, similar.
How important is that entity structure when you're building your business?
Well, of course, you need to make sure that when you build out a company that you follow the law.
But it also protects you, though.
But of course, if you have a limited business, same as LLC in America, it's harder for you to be sued personally. And of course, business shouldn't be personal. As far as in America, I know a lot of people like to sue each other. You do need a structure, I think, mainly for your accounts, but also legally to protect yourself.
A lot of people make a million excuses as to why they can't start companies. But there's a business that I use to start all my companies. It's called Busy, and the most successful entrepreneurs I use this company, and it essentially allows them to start their business and open it up overnight, as opposed to thinking days, weeks, and months like everybody thinks.
Okay, what's it called again?
It's called Busy. Bizee. It helps them structure their businesses.
People should know that.
100%. I love that. How old are you today?
How old am I today? I'm 51.
You look damn good for 51.
I feel younger.
Simon, if me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Purpose of life is a life with purpose. Get such a short time on this planet.
The purpose of life is a life of purpose. If you ain't pursuing your purpose every single day, then you're wasting your life. Come on, man. He cooking. I ain't gonna lie. He is cooking with this interview.
It helps them structure their businesses.
People should know that.
100%. I love that. How old are you today?
How old am I today? I'm 51.
You look damn good for 51.
I feel younger.
Simon, if me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Purpose of life is a life with purpose. Get such a short time on this planet. Don't ever live with regret. I meet a lot of people in their 80s and 90s who wish they did something. You don't want to be that. At least if you try it and it doesn't work, you got a good story. I will always execute on an idea because I don't want to live with regret. What if? Too many people live with regret. They don't take action and try it.
You got amazing advice, my friend.
Thank you for interrupting my interview.
Thank you for all you do for everybody. Man.
Oh, no, it's nice of you to say that, man. Likewise, I love you.
I connect with all the millionaires and billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Yeah, of course, man. You bet.
Guys, we just interviewed Simon Squibb out here in London, man. And he's got over 20 million followers across social media. Not to mention, like he said, he's worth hundreds of millions of dollars. But did you hear what we talked about? Look, every single one of these guys, the millionaires, the billionaires, they all do one thing the same. They structure their business properly. That's what turns an idea into a real company. And that's exactly why I tell everyone, like I just told Simon, to use Busy. Busy makes it insanely easy to set up your LLC or S Corp. They handle all the paperwork, help protect your personal assets, and even set you up the right way for taxes. So guys, you don't need some crazy lawyer. You don't need to overthink it. You can literally get your business set up in minutes. So guys, waste no more time. Go down and click the link in the description of this video to set your business up with Busy and actually start. With that being said, let's go get this next interview. How you doing?
Hi. Martin said he really enjoyed the interview yesterday.
Oh yeah?
Would you like to come and join us for a glass of champagne?
Yeah, well, we'll come in there for a second. Yeah.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Shoot, the way he was running, you wouldn't even think he enjoyed the interview, but you just never know how people feel.
Champagne, eh?
How you doing, sir? Nice to see you. Good to see you.
I now know who you are.
Yeah.
I looked you up.
You saw it? Nice. Ready to go?
Yes, indeed.
What was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
More than one, less than 10.
Is it better to be a business owner or an investor in today's world?
Oh, it's better to be a businessman.
Why?
Investors, you take your chances. As a businessman, you're dependent on your own abilities, your own skills, your own expertise.
But do you think everybody's built for entrepreneurship?
No, I don't think everybody is, but nature has a way of sorting out the ones that are from the ones that aren't. And
Yeah.
if you discover that it's not for you, then you can always try something something else.
How old are you today?
I'm in my 86th year.
You're 86 years old?
I will be this year, yes.
That's incredible, man. If you were to go back and talk to your 20-year-old self and give yourself one piece of advice, what would that be?
It would be, you won't believe what you're about to do in your lifetime.
Wow. So you ended up doing some amazing things.
I would have told my 20-year-old, get ready for a roller coaster ride.
Do you have any regrets?
Oh, everyone has regrets, of course. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention.
Hey, that's a Frank Sinatra. Now, yesterday you told me that the way to get rich in today's world is to sell a company. Did you ever sell a company?
Yes, you can assume that.
What do people need to understand when they want to build a company to sell it? Most business owners' dream is to sell their company, but a lot of people will never exit a business. What can you tell people about selling a company? How do you make that happen?
I'll give you an example that for some people is the path to success. Join a firm, learn the trade for a couple of years, and then with a colleague or two, set up your own version using the skills you've acquired and gradually build it up over a few years, I mean 2 or 3 years. Acquire yourself a client base, build it up so you've got a turnover of $500,000, $1 million, and then you sell it for a multiple of that. When you sell the business, you become rich.
You're 86 today. If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
If I had one more message for the younger generation, I'd say it isn't what fortune throws your way. It's how you react to whatever comes your way. It's not the luck. It's how you respond to whatever luck happens. My motto, and I think it's the motto.
Guess what? Sometimes you're gonna bump your head and hit the speed bump in the road, but you gotta just keep going, man, because every business decision ain't gonna work. But that's why you have to be able to adapt, man. You gotta be able to take on the heat. If you can't handle the heat, just stay out the kitchen. You see what he's saying right here, man? He said he got a few regrets, but too few to mention. No cap.
So of every one of the people we've been talking about, in Latin, quod tango muto. In English, it means that which I touch, I change. And if you can change the lives of other people for the better, then you've achieved something worth remembering.
You have amazing advice, sir. Thank you for your time, sir. I really appreciate that. Guys, so look, I cannot make this up, man. And we go in there and he says, look, I looked you guys up on the channel, and he comes out to drop some game for you guys, man. Let's get this next interview right now. London is going crazy, you guys. Come on. Excuse me, sir. 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 Question for you.
Huh?
I have a question for you.
Sure.
How did you become wealthy?
How did I become wealthy?
Yes, sir.
Banking.
And baking?
Investment banking.
Where are you from?
Originally from Nigeria, but I grew up here.
In London?
I went to school in England.
Did you ever own a company at any point in time, or you just worked in the business world?
I own my own company now.
You own your own company?
Yeah.
What type of business is it?
Fund business.
Actually?
Yeah,
So
like a hedge fund.
You own a hedge fund?
Yeah, that's why I can dress like this on a weekday.
So what was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
I think 30 million.
$30 million?
Yes.
Did you come from a rich family?
Relatively.
Relatively rich.
Yeah, not rich, but my father's a doctor, so middle class.
But you chose not to be a spoiled rich kid.
Yeah,
You got after
work
it
hard
to
for
yourself.
it. Yeah, you work hard for it.
Why didn't you want to be a doctor like your dad?
2 of my brothers ended up being in medicine.
So you're kind of the black sheep of the family. then.
Totally, but we all have different parts in life.
Take me back to the most life-changing conversation you ever had. What's the greatest piece of advice that you received throughout your career?
Wow. When someone says no to you, what they mean is try harder.
I love that. I always like to say that no does not mean no. It just means not yet.
Exactly. It just means try harder. I've been to job interviews where when I was younger, someone rejected me. Then the person that's sitting in the desk next to him hired me. Never take no for an answer.
What's more important in the business world today, what you know or who you know?
I think what you know now.
What you know?
Yeah, but in the past it was who you know.
Why?
I'd tell you, well, because if you think about it, the governor of the Bank of England was complaining that his daughter doesn't have a job. That wouldn't happen 20 years ago because nepotism, that person would have got a job.
So what is a lesson about money that banks don't want people to know?
The bank multiplier. Every pound you deposit in the bank lends it 9 times.
Hey, they don't teach that in school.
They don't teach you that in school. Yeah.
Did you ever leverage money?
Of course. Yeah, that's the only way to make money. You have to leverage. And I did an MBA. No one told me that the power of wealth is about leverage. All these properties you see here, someone's leveraging. Everything you see around here, even this car, is leveraged.
Are you married?
Yes, I am. Yeah. Married with two great kids.
For how long have you been married?
Oh, I've been with my wife 30-something years.
How long have you been faithful?
30-something years.
Always.
Yeah.
And your kids, how old are they today?
Oh, they're 21 and 18.
How old are you?
I'm old. I'm older than I look.
Older than 50?
Yes.
60?
No, just I'm around 58.
So if me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
The US has only been around for 300 years, and look at what they've achieved. When the Queen died, the Queen had been alive for a third of the existence of the US. So get out there. The world is big. Compounding helps you. Whatever investment you make now, your children are never, ever going to say you made a bad investment. So don't sit there worrying about whether you pay 10% more or not. Get in, and I think in 20, 30 years' time, you're never going to regret it.
Compounding. do it now, do it early, even if it's $10 or $20, because years down the line it's gonna be worth way more. That's one of the best things I've heard in this video, no cap.
Tell you something, sir?
Sure.
You have incredible advice.
Well, we try.
Thank you so much for your time, and I appreciate that.
This may be the last ad you ever see.
I hope.
Because with the free ad block extension from Capital One Shopping,
Guys, I can't make that up. Look, I saw my guy across the street, and I just had a feeling, man, that he had some sneaky wealth. $30 million in a single year, man, in the money business, in finance, and he just gave us the blueprint right there. The richest people in the world, man, they leverage money. He said, look at the car, look at the house, look at the restaurant, everything out here, man. Crazy game, crazy good interview. Let's go get this next one out here in London, you guys. Come on. Excuse me, sir. Sir, how did you get rich?
How did I get rich? I made my first million at 23.
What line of business are you
Dang.
in?
So now I'm in health tech. I'm a founder of a health tech company.
So what was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
I brought the company up to 150 million. We're scaling that.
$150 million?
Yeah, we're scaling that consistently.
Can I interview you for a minute? I go all over the world interviewing billionaires to help the younger generation. Is that okay?
Yeah, of course, yeah, of course, yeah.
What was the lowest point in your life?
The lowest point in my life was losing 55 million overnight, and I was shell-shocked.
You said overnight?
Literally overnight. The recession happened. The banks foreclosed on all of our facilities. We had 3 massive developments. They just withdrew all of that, and that was good.
Serious?
Yeah, and that was good because I was getting arrogant. I'd had win after win after win. I was quite young, and I thought I was a god. I thought I was invincible, and my character was altering. And the lesson I learned from that was the universe, if you don't contribute, the universe will take it away from you because you need to give back. So though I helped my family, I wasn't really conscious of the larger population.
Hey, you got to get in the community and give back to the people who really do need it, man. That's how you continue to stack your blessings, even though that shouldn't be, the main thing that you look for. You shouldn't be looking for anything in return. You should just be doing it out the kindness of your heart. He ain't lying here. This man that lost $55 million, and we scared to invest $100, $200 and lose $50 to $100. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, if he lost $55 million overnight, if any one of us did, we probably would have been done crashed out. For real. But sometimes you need them lessons right there just to, help mold your character. It makes you into a stronger person.
We had 3 massive developments. They just withdrew all of that, and that was good.
Serious?
Yeah, and that was good because I was getting arrogant. I'd had win after win after win. I was quite young, and I thought I was a god. I thought I was invincible, and my character was altering. And the lesson I learned from that was the universe, if you don't contribute, the universe will take it away from you because you need to give back. So though I helped my family, I wasn't really conscious of the larger population. I wasn't really kind of helping and being of value to the universe. So the universe was like, I'm gonna put you back to where you started, and you're gonna have to prove that you're deserving.
How old are you today?
I'm 51 today. Yeah.
You're in incredible shape. How important was your physical fitness for your financial success? Is there a correlation there?
So here's the thing. Subconsciously, people might not like to hear this, but when you sit there, it commands an element of respect. I was very young when I made my first millions, and I had the chairman of Bank of Scotland, etc., and they kind of stepped backward from their position and let me put across what I needed to, and there was an element of respect, And when you walk into a place, people will notice you, they'll want to speak to you. It's just a fact.
You're a part of the top 1% of the top 1%. What is the secret that the wealthiest people know that 99% of people do not know?
Everyone knows the formula, but they can't execute it. You have to be continually focused.
Ideas are cheap.
Everyone can, some people I know have fantastic ideas, and they're much more capable than me. They're much more naturally gifted, but they won't put the work in.
You take action.
I take action, and I have the stomach for the sacrifice.
Did you go to university?
Yeah, I read law at university. People don't believe that, but I read law, yeah.
Give me a lesson about business right here, not taught in school. How did you scale a $100 million company?
So the secret, the thing they don't really educate you on, they don't really announce, and they probably keep it to one side, and I didn't know this until I started health tech, is annual recurring revenue. Is if I'm selling this bag, I've got to sell that, and I might sell 10,000 this week, but next week I might sell...
You go out and find the deal.
Yeah, but when you're having something that has a subscription base, that money is compounding all the time. You're making that money, you've got 5,000 subscribers, you're bringing X amount of income, you leverage AI, you leverage marketing, you increase that money's coming in whilst you sleep.
Every month.
Every month, and it's compounding. And also, key to that is that institutions will look at that and they will multiply that by 10 or 20, and that's how they value your company. So you can get a very high valuation based on a much smaller revenue.
They say that the double R in the Rolls Royce stands for recurring revenue.
Exactly.
51 years old today.
51, yeah.
If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Go for it. Stop stalling, stop waiting, stop self-doubting. People less competent, less creative, less talented than you have made it. Stop hesitating. Just go for it. Jump today.
You have incredible advice, sir.
Thank you so much.
That's a wrap on today's video, man. London was incredible. I got no words. The millionaires and the billionaires just dropped so much game. So I need you guys to stop right now, like and subscribe for amazing content coming every week with the richest people in the world and all the business owners that you can ever imagine, guys. And if you want to connect with and get direct access to the 8, 9, and 10-figure entrepreneurs.
Hey, man, most of the thing that we learned was, recurring, keep investing into yourself, just live life with purpose, give back, to the community and everything while you're building yourself up. Start a small company, scale it, do all these things, and just jump into it, even if you are scared, because people are gonna critique you either way it goes. But I'd rather be critiqued while I'm actually doing the thing than me telling everybody all these plans and everything and not even executing the plan like my guy said at the end here. But man, these people not even really that old. They're like 50, 60 years old, man. They, living their best life just because they started at a young age and they took that risk. You have to take that risk in order to become the best version of yourself, man. And even if it fails, go back to square one. Go back to the drawing board, man. Because everybody fails, and failure is one step closer to success. Hey, that's all I got to say. I'm out of here. Peace.